Here's a project that we did for KmartDesign.com. I was so surprised when I started working for Kmart to find out that we actually have a design center in Soho, New York that has 200 designers in it. Fashion designers, apparel designers, right? They've worked for Ann Taylor, they've worked for The Gap, they've worked for Zara, they've worked for all kinds of really incredibly high quality designers, right? So I had to go and check this out because I thought there's no way. Kmart doesn't have that, right? Kmart's a mass merchant, right? And most people think mass merchants do what mass merchants do. They go to Hong Kong and they say, I'll take 30 billion of those and I'm not paying you more than 3 cents a piece for them, right? That's what people think. I could not believe that we actually had all of these designers sitting in a design studio in New York City designing almost everything that you see in apparel on a Kmart floor. I was absolutely blown away by it. And they all made the switch to come to Kmart because they wanted to take their message to a broader marketplace. They wanted to take their perspective on style and quality and push it out to a broader marketplace. And a mass merchant was the best way for us to be able to do that. So we created this website called KmartDesign.com because the big problems that I had with Kmart apparel were overcoming the perceptions that our designs were not on trend, right? That they were behind the curve on trend, and that they were not of high quality. And what a great way to actually engage viewers to change that. I could have gone out and talked in traditional media about that all day long, right? Just create a couple commercials, put them out there, hire a couple celebrities, and you got it done, right? I just don't think that would have worked, and I don't think it was authentic, and I don't think it was really going to tell the story to help us overcome the problems that we had in Kmart apparel with perceptions, right, that have been, rooted for many, many years down there. So we went out, we hired a documentary filmmaker to actually create documentary films on each of the designers that was working in Kmart, right? Their perspective, their view on things. On the home side, we actually had them go on trips to Paris and to London and to, Sri Lanka, where they would go and get their sort of design inspirations. And it was amazing for people to see that the candle luminaria that they had sitting on their patio table in their backyard actually started with the inspiration of a bird cage that Teresa Strickland, our chief design officer in Home, saw in a Paris flea market. Absolutely amazing. So we looked at that and we all felt really, really good about that. The word cloud was changing for Kmart out there as it related to design and apparel and home. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, it all comes down to this, right? Okay, we've made this extraordinary investment to change the way people think about this. Where's the return on investment, right? How do you measure that soft measure? I can show you the word cloud and show you what happened there. How do you change what's happening and at the same time drive commerce, right? And that's the tricky piece about the social media side. So Rick, if you can go ahead and click on this URL, I'll show you how we did that.
Fashion trends do come and go. So when choosing your wardrobe, think about how you're going to look in it from a year from now.
That's nice. Oh, so nice. Real still.
Whether it be the classic white shirt, you could wear that for 10 years, but it still has a lot of style to it. Because it's an anniversary shoot, they have given us a lot of clothes to pick from. These are some of my favorites for tunics.
You're the designer.
All of her clothes are comfortable. You could wear them all day. She always has a nice, slinky sort of look, which is very flowy. Every time I think you meet a celebrity, you have these ideas of what they might be.
Genevieve.
Obviously, she's beautiful and stunning, but she's so real and down to earth. Not everyone's like that, and it's really nice and refreshing to have someone that takes the time to ask you how you are.
So we now have a shoppable technology built into these videos, right? That shut the merchants up. Shoppable technology, right? You're not only watching these videos, learning how this all comes to market at Kmart. Now you can actually see Jacqueline. You can see any of the models in the clothes. You saw the stylist hold up this Jacqueline Smith tunic, and you can click on it to shop. So you can actually put that in a market basket. So now 40% of the viewers of these videos are actually creating a basket online and shopping as they go through the videos. So that's the kind of evolution and progression that you've got to be able to make. If you are a digital provider, those are the kind of solutions that we're looking for to be able to put a sharper point on the return on investment, the business case that we have to make to the organization in order to be able to continue to fund and move down this pathway towards the future. So, yep, those are the pants. Thanks for that, Rick. So you can go through any one of these videos, both on the home side or the apparel side, and use this shoppable video technology. Very, very incredible stuff. So would encourage you to go on to KmartDesign.com if you're interested in learning more about that.